Well, so it's 2:16 p.m. We're still, what the hell is that? A bike, but cutting Pete? Oh, who cares? 2:16, we are Monday the 25th of August, 2025. I just came out of the gym that was close to me. If you saw the previous video, sorry. And I had to leave because, I don't know, stress or the granola bars, because I had the crunchy ones, which by the way is scammy because it says 10. That's why I bought it. And it's 2 per packet, so it's only 5 because they're like not thick, and so I got scammed with that. I know better now, but it's like getting the diarrheas, the RENs, and I'd gone to the bathroom twice, so it's either because of the heat or stress or fatigue. I had done pretty decent bike cardio. I brought it up to 13 gear, whereas I used to do 15 and bring it up to 16, and then kept it at 10 a lot of times. But I'm slowly bringing it up. It was probably because of the caffeine and because we're in the middle of the day and I hadn't done bike in a while. And then I did the pec deck, which went well considering. There was a girl waiting. I'm assuming it's a girl. What do you call that? Z scare? Yeah. Retarded, you know? So I just sped up. So I didn't have any rest in between the sets, so of course I didn't get my numbers. But I made a note of it. So the times I have to wait for, if someone's waiting for me, try to beat that. So, and then the regular times where I could rest appropriately, PRs for that. So I keep making different PRs. I just track it. It's fine. Didn't want any trouble. The guy who tried to hit me up on Grindr was there, who had taken my CPR course too. And when she got the courage to say hi, and I said hi, you know, because I would just say yes. I would just give him a thumbs up, not talk to him, because there's no point. So at least I didn't even get to do any shopping because I just want to go home and relax, maybe go to the bathroom again. And since I have a couple hours free, I could do my armpits and underwear. So catch up with that. So that's always a good thing. But I had done my cardio, like I said, which was decent cardio. I had done the pec deck, which was a good feeling. The left side's still a little wonky, but it's getting better. I'm not trying to push it. Couldn't anyways, because someone was wanting to waiting for the pec deck. Both pec decks were used. And then I did straight-legged deadlifts, RDLs, sorry. And it went pretty decent. Even though I took less rest, I decided to, like the workout before, I had not done it in 4 months. And of course, the numbers went down after the first set, but I decided to go one up from those 2 sets. But the first one I kept. So it was good. All right, I just got in. I had left the air conditioning on because I knew I wouldn't be home out that long. It's on low. It's always been on low. I eventually got to clean that up because it's been a few years. I only cleaned it once in the years I was here. Filters get all dirty. But anyways, this part of the room is still cleaned up, so that's good. I'm not overwhelmed being here in this pigsty. and I feel a little better because obviously being outside is just stressful. It's it's anxiety for me. I might go to the bathroom in a few minutes too. So that's good. Welcome to Antisocial Club. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, before I left this morning or this afternoon, I got to do the beard. I did the mustache yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago, because yesterday I didn't have... What was it yesterday? Maybe yesterday, I don't know. Probably yesterday. I got to do the... No, yesterday I did this. 2 days ago I did the mustache, took my time to trim it, and number 7 and 10 volume. And then yesterday I just did this real quick. Of course, it's a little uneven here. The sides look good from the side. They're not completely the same, but I do my best. It's better than it used to be over the past 6-7 months. So I'm getting better at it. And then I just went from here. I did not do near the sideburns. Several days before I did the eyebrows. I want to experiment with number 7 and number 6 in 10 volume. It might make it a bit lighter, I don't know. Maybe just a small area, see what it does, you know? So that was good, I got to do that, so I feel accomplished with that. Yeah, now I feel I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, you know what, another setback. My favorite sweatpants for work, which I've been wearing, Adidas and good material. I took them off to try to, disinfect the crotch area so they don't smell like crap before I wash them. And the seam, there's not a hole in it, the material's still good, but it's like it got de-threaded and it's open. So I have to actually manually sew it. Is it here? Yeah, because I also have the butt cream whiteness, which I have to get off. But I also have to, here we go, look at that. See, it's open. It's not a hole, the material is still intact. It's a good material for my, for my big thighs that rub together. So that's not a problem, it's just that the stitching came off. And so it's open. So I'd like to get another pair of this because at least it stays intact. It's a good, I don't know what kind of material it is. I could check. I don't care because what are the chances I'm going to find another one? Because if you go to Marshall's and get it, it's like the luck of the draw. So that means tomorrow and the 2 days after, which I won't be working out for the next 3 days, which sucks, but did what I can today. I have the Walmart version, which is what I get my work shirts from. This is black. I'll be wearing this, even though I didn't wash it, but we'll see how this material lasts. The shirts are great. I don't know about the pants. They don't fit as nicely as those Adidas ones. I took an X large. I'm swimming in them, but yeah. I've been meaning to go to Marshall's or Winners or both, or if they change names or whatever, to get another pair of sweatpants. Because other than that, I have a pair of Pumas, I think, and they're like these gray ones, whereas the knees get all dirty. I've been kneeing on the floor to try to clean this area and that area, which I did, but then your knees get dirty. And then you have to take the time to clean the knees with my Dawn solution. Lots of steps. I'm gonna finish my granola sandwiches. I don't have to go to the bathroom anymore. I'm gonna hold out. Just let myself cool down. Maybe tonight I might wash my hair or rinse it, I don't know. Because of all this sweating past couple of days. I've been breaking out. Ay. On a good note, these shoes from Winners or Marshalls that I bought during the pandemic a few years ago. Yeah, almost 2 years ago, year and a half, 2 years ago, when I was going to another branch of the gym. bought these at Winners or Marshalls, and they haven't broken yet. They're not very tidy, but they haven't broken down yet. I think they're New Balance, or it says Fuel Cell. I think it's New Balance because the N. So that's a good thing, and they weren't that expensive comparatively. Same color as my dish rag, except my dish rag is brighter and vibrant. Well, I got the sewing done. It didn't take that long. It took 15 minutes. I had the thread already done from when I was trying to do triangle bandages. I just cut that off. It was the right length. And the stitching was decent, so, and the material is really great for these Adidas pants. I got to keep that in mind when I get, well, I never know which pants I get, but this is a better quality. The material doesn't fall apart. It's not ripped, it's not wearing out in between my thighs. Love it. Meaning this is repairable for me. A lot of my sweatpants, they don't repair, they get thinned out, and because they're cheaper material. I'm not an expert in material, but you know. I did think I could put patches on it, and then it complicates it. Then I ended up not doing it because it's too complicated, but this was super simple, and these are good pants. So the next thing I have to do is just the shorts, my underwear, to do the butt cream stains. I won't have time at the moment. I have to relax and brush my teeth and sunscreen and get ready to leave by 5. Maybe go to the bathroom too if I can for my 5:30 appointment. And then when I get home, then I got to do some grocery shopping because I had the diarrhea. I might have it again. I just ate. I won't, after the appointment, I'll have to quickly get some food because tomorrow morning I'll be making food. I have rice though, so that's okay. But tomorrow morning it's like, okay, do I work on my work stuff or do I continue with the underwear? It'll probably be the underwear if it doesn't interfere with the cooking. I could do it while the stuff is cooking here, you know? I have sauce. Yeah, I have 1 container of sauce left, so that's okay. So that's the plan, to not go on to something else. I stick with one thing before finishing it. That's the goal. So it's 4:58 p.m. I'm on my way to the meetings for the interview for the men's group. I put on some more sunscreen, but I mixed it with, I had some BB cream from a couple of years ago because I didn't want my face all red. So I figured, hey, combine the two, right? But it's usually not a good idea to combine the two because it dilutes the quality of the sunscreen. So I was like, oh, I googled that and was like, because it worked nicely. They say, I don't know, Dr. Dre, what does she say? She says not to combine it, but she didn't give a definite answer if you can put, I mean, people usually put makeup on after or whatever. So in the Google, the AI said, put on the sunscreen, let it absorb, and then put on what's in it. So I was like, okay, if I put sunscreen all over it, it's going to dilute everything. So I had a spray sunscreen. Now I know that isn't good, but I still have some, and I just sprayed that on top once everything was dry. Not the best combo, but also because it's 5 o'clock. So I'm a little less worried about the sun exposure. I'm just trying to stay in the shade, although it is kind of sunny. Anyways, on my way. Oh, this is nice. Nice little alleyway leading right to nice green buildings. I like that. And I also like this. It's a nice area here. It kind of has character, you know what I mean? it had me thinking about, look at that, it's nice. It had me thinking about the guy from the gym who lives around the subway where I walked from. I was watching videos before leaving on, compatibility and attraction, and although I'm not sure what his spiel is, he seems to be someone who wants validation, but it was the only person I was like talking to, you know what I mean? But it would always be he who would come up to me, you know? He would always come up to me, and always in a French way, you know, very critical, very criticizing everyone. I kind of took it as a joke, because sometimes he'd go like, oh, okay, like he liked to debate, I guess. And then one time he says, why are you always like, I guess, positive or thinking the good or whatever? I'm like, I don't know the person, I don't care. But yeah, sometimes he'd also interject like, you know, give me a text if you're training, and like he just does it for the sake of doing it, like because he wants that validation, because he doesn't reach out. So I'm like, no, you're with someone, forget about it. I don't even know if I'd get sick of you after a while or whatnot, you know. So there's that. But after watching, I think it was Teal Swan, a video, I've heard who she was. I don't know how, but I recognized it, and I watched her video, and it made sense to me. I have to focus on that, who I'm attracted to, but I may not be compatible, which I kind of know. But to find someone who I'm compatible with, you know what I mean? Why is someone listening to me behind me? I didn't see that person sitting. You can't, I'm trying to angle it properly, but I just noticed it out of the corner of my eye. But I haven't noticed these. What is this? It's like a theater or something? I don't know. Stairs with pillows on them, just acting as seats. Anyways, I got way to go. That's what was it, a movie theater? Huh. I'm finding out a new place I didn't know. Of course, a church. But yeah, it's compatibility, man. But attractiveness too. How do you do it? So this is it. 2240. Yep. I don't know what this is. Anyways, let me go in. Whew. My eyes are getting swollen shut from the sunscreen rubbing into my eyes. I was rubbing my eyes while I was talking with the girl for the meeting. It went well. Over an hour, and her alarm was going off. And why did she keep me here? I don't know. So I had to say eventually, like, I had to leave. She wanted to introduce me to someone else. I said I was gonna go. There's the meeting, like a little meetup at 6, and I'm working Thursday until 4:30, whatever, and the time that I take to come back. I said, okay, I'll come. I'll just stop in for a minute, because the day after, I don't work, even though I'm up at 3 in the morning. Oh, graffiti way back there. You can't see it, but anyways. And yeah, just do it. And then she introduced me to the guy who's going to be leading the meeting, and it was like, oh, that's the guy I saw on the app. I remember that. It's been a while. He's cute, but well, it's not what I'm there for. Just to talk with people and stuff. Anyways, I gotta go get some stuff. I gotta go home, take the shower. So I have a lot I have to do. And I'm already out of it. I got up, we were there for over an hour. I was sitting in this like sofa couch. When I got up, I was like, whoa. My pressure went down. That's a good thing if my blood pressure goes down. Oh, I should go here. Woo. Yep, bus. Alright, it's 7:06. I have my food. It doesn't look like I'm going to do my hair today. Don't have the time. If I can get to bed before 9, I'll at least have 6 hours sleep, you know? Alright, so it's 6:11 a.m. on Monday, Monday? No, we're, Tuesday, I believe, the 26th, because yesterday was Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, because Thursday I have the meeting. Well, the get together at the men's group after work. Okay, yeah, there we go. So Tuesday, the 26th of August, 2025. It's 6:11, maybe 6:12 by now. No 2 bags. That red bag. The handles are frayed already, so that's a no-go for the bag after 4 days. Where's the one next to it? 4 years, lifting heavy. So I'm gonna get another one today because there's a hole on the bottom. I'm monitoring it to see if the alcohol falls out that hole again. But I don't know if it's, I went to bed. I managed to get to bed by 8 something. Watched a little on YouTube or whatever in bed. Just to kind of calm down, and washed my hair quickly. Woke up once at like 12:50 something, so almost 1 o'clock, to go to the bathroom, and then slept for the other 2 hours. Stayed in bed for like maybe 2 minutes or something. And then when I got up, I went right to my routine. I wasn't as foggy-headed. So I guess I'm back on, getting more back onto my circadian, or because the structure of the going to the community center makes it so that my routine is good. I don't know what it is, but it was good. I got to wash all the rest of the underwear and that extra t-shirt. I got to do my bill and send it. I couldn't do more. I cooked and then packed my lunch and packed my bags, went through everything. I know, it's just that structure that's very important to me, I guess. But then I start to feel bad because like I need to catch up on certain things. But the point is to be able to do one thing at a time, finish it, or finish the portion that I allocated to myself, then go to the next thing, and don't try to do too much. You know, I gotta check my schedule for this new company hiring me, giving me contracts. I got other things. It's too much. Okay, so it's 4:41 p.m. I finished teaching and the exams around 3:45. Then I had to get ready, floss my teeth, gargled my mouth because I ate also. Put on sunscreen. And I walked over here. I think I missed the bus because I saw it down the block. There was another bus over there, but I don't want to go to that bus stop. I want to go to really the one that, oh, maybe they're turning. No, turning another way. Oh, cops. I want to go to the grocery store that's next to the subway, the metro. There we go. Sorry about that. Just gas all day long. Like I was in high school. Just everything compressed. But anyways, I need to do a little bit of grocery shopping, the basics. I have to teach tomorrow again. It was a good class actually, but now everything, my whole body is heavy because I'm off the caffeine and it hit me, you know. So it's time to wind down. I ate those a whole pack of granola bars, so I won't have much before going to bed. I'm gonna do like I did yesterday, so I can get up and then leave by, 6 in the morning. I have 2 days at another place, but I had to work hard for this one because there was one person who wasn't catching anything. Older guy, didn't even know how to do exams, and when he did the exam, it was 10 questions, he got 8 wrong. So, and he was worried about it before, probably the first time he's ever did this. So, anyways, I got through it. Let everyone leave earlier at the second part of the class. Yeah. But I managed to, well, besides eat, I managed to, I had a few things I needed to do to move the needle forward, as they say. The only thing I could accomplish was, I opened up the email with giving my availabilities, and so I got that in. And I was surprised this place, when I took my first responder class, they finally, sent me, she's going to create a list. I know they only give like 4 or 5 per month per person, but it's a unique way that they get all this info. It was a link with instructions on the front, like what they do, but I already knew what they do because the owner had said it before. But the dates that were available complemented most of the dates that I was free. So I'm like filling them in, but I couldn't fill in my bujo. I put it on a separate piece of paper and I took a picture of it. So we'll see what happens with that. And it's for September and October. I'm like, what? So it's like you go through each page and it says Sunday, September 17th at this location, so-and-so at this location, so-and-so at this location. Check it off. I'm like, wow. Using Google Sheets or Docs or, yeah. I was like, wow. But it just took more time. Whereas the one I get from this place, they just send it all in one email, and then I just go through it and write the ones I want. I guess it's all the same, It's just the novelty of it was a little off-putting. I'm like, oh, I have to sit down and do that. And then this place paid me again, and I have to check this. Another step I have to check to see if they paid the outstanding bills that are going more into the rear end, into the rear view mirror. Oh, is there? Is there another bus? Yeah, there is a. Yeah, gotta go. Yeah, so there's another bus coming. I guess we're in rush hour, or the other bus wasn't a real bus. I don't know. Because I gotta go home. Do the groceries, go home, start my shower. All right, so I'm doing my groceries. It's 5:16. So what I was saying is that because I have to just concentrate on getting to bed, maybe I have the remainder of my lunch maybe have that and the rest of the watermelon that I didn't have yesterday, and get to bed. Tomorrow, so I have to really be precise with what I have to do tomorrow. I have to work on my resume. That's what I have to do, so. It's like time is of the essence to do everything that needs to be done and still work. 6:19 a.m., August 27th, Wednesday, 2025. Fog-headed again. 6 hours sleeps only. No caffeine. Anxious. Worried about how I'm going to feel tomorrow because I have to do the same thing and go to that men's group meeting after. Didn't even have time to cook my food this morning, so I bought like veggie pate, so I have those. I have 2 boxes of granola bars, little containers of tuna, flavored tuna, 2 things of pita bread, and there's a little grocery store across the street and a pharmacy, so bought some money. Didn't even have time to do my resume. Couldn't sit down and get myself to it. Time just flew by. I did bring my laptop and 2 hard drives to attempt to do it at work during the lunch break or whatever. But my mind isn't working right today, and I'm like, should I go caffeine? Nah. Anyways, Subway's coming. Okay, so it's 7:17 a.m. Chewing down on the hard granola bars, the crunchy ones. I know I'm accepting the being ripped off. There's not 10 in them, it's just 5 packets. But I don't feel like having the chewy ones. I like these for now. Anyways, I'm waiting for the woman to open up the door. She says she's gonna be here at 7:45. She's all over the place. She'll come early, maybe. I'm not mentioning anything. But I had to bring papers for the other classes I taught. I mentioned to my master, what do you call it? So I just took my second caffeine pill. I did it. I broke the ice. I need my brain to work so I can at least try to do stuff, not just teach on autopilot, but to, So, I'll have to buy some more caffeine pills. The 100 milligrams. There's a pharmacy right across the street. Because I only have 200 milligrams from Walmart at home. I could cut it in 2. See, now the brain's starting to work a little bit. Master instructor, I think that's a master trainer. I forget the word. Anyways, I brought the papers. When I woke up this morning, that's what I had to do. As soon as I got up, I just tried to find the folder and the page protectors and put them in the right order. And after that, I couldn't do anything else. So that's how bad it was. 6 hours sleep isn't enough. Just getting to bed by 8 something, and then not being completely wound down, and then watching YouTube in bed. I think I went to bed after 9, so it's less than 6 hours. So anyways, I texted him the address because his office is close to here. It's in this what do you call it, a borough, a municipality, a city, I don't know. This area, this general localized area. So anyways, as I'm starting to wake up, getting a more positive outlook, I was sleeping on the metro and the bus. There were times where I was just completely out of it. That's why I had to take the caffeine. But then I wanted to sleep a little bit, and I noticed in the metro I missed a few stops. I was like, did we pass them? And then the subway, on the bus too, because it's a long bus ride, which is kind of cool if I got the right seat, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, and another thing, yesterday was a close call because I must have got a drop of water in the phone. Like, it'll indicate when I can't plug it in and it won't charge because there's water in the little firewire attachment, whatever. Let it dry, and I'm like, oh no, and I'm at 74%, but the low power mode, and I'm like, is it gonna last the night? Is my phone gonna stop while I'm sleeping? You know? But finally it worked out by the time I took my shower and all that stuff. I had put I'm getting into that conditioner thing just to neaten all this part up. This is the minoxidil, and my hair is soft here. I was like gonna wait to try to put conditioner on before I left, but obviously I did not have time. Like, I was so scattered today to do much of anything. So I didn't put anything on it, but it's flattened from obviously I cover it, and it's soft. The hardness is gone, and I'm like, I remember that's a thing, and it feels nice, and you can see how red my hair is. It looks good, that color. It looks really nice. The conditioner without the oil makes it really more vibrant as a color, because the oil darkens it and separates it. So now my hair is like, the waves are coming out, because my top part is wavy going into curly and the sides are ringlet curly. Of course some of it is straighter because the longest parts, because you know they're more damaged and fragile, you know. So anyways, she's here, but she's parked at the other parking lot. I'm like, why? I'm not 100% sure it's her. It's the right car. She went in and went out. I don't know what she's doing. Did she have blonde hair there? I don't know. Let's see. No, she left. I don't think that was her. She's turning. That's the only other time I see a little blue car. Maybe she's checking. No, she's gone. It's not her. Now this is, I don't know what to feel. This is sad. I'm like walking by and I'm like seeing this. All right, so it's 6:04 a.m. and I'm off to teach again at the same place. I'm tired, but not as foggy-headed as I was a few days ago. Maybe it's because of the consistency of my sleeping for 6 hours, you know, going to bed at the same time and waking up. Or maybe that I had some caffeine yesterday. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Things seem to went smoothly today. I did not cook. I took what I took yesterday. I had bought 2 veggie patés, and I had some pita bread, and I still have some granola bars. And there's a place across the street, so I'm like, whatever. I'll need to take caffeine late, around noon or something. I don't know, because I have to go to that men's group meeting. I said I was going to do it, and then I have tomorrow off, so that I have to organize my gym, because then I work Saturday, and I might have to make photocopies on tomorrow. I don't know. That's the battle I'm dealing with. Is like, I need some more sleep. Do I not put on the alarm? If I don't put on the alarm, I might get up at 6 or 7, like 7 hours sleep, which is usually what I get. Maybe it might be 4. I don't know. I never know what time I'm going to go to bed, wake up. But because I'm going to the men's group, I might go to bed a little later. Hopefully not. I don't want tomorrow to be ruined. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. But yesterday, well, first of all, yesterday's class was terrible. This one older man, he was like stupid arguments. That's his personality. It was like, anyways, it calmed down later. I have to see him again today. But anyways, but I managed to redo my resume, to add the stuff, to reformat it a bit on my work computer, which I left at work. I left stuff at work, so I only have this. But the other bag isn't too heavy anyways. So I'll be bringing all that to the men's group, which I noticed that they have something going on. I saw on the website this morning, that they have something going on at the community center where I teach. I was not aware of that. I'll have to ask them about that today. And maybe ask them how much they rent it for. That'd be a good idea too, so I know. But yeah. Oh, there was an intercom now. I guess I got it in time because there was a little interruption in the subway. They just said it's back to normal. I don't know. I'm now going down these stairs. It's like there's a pinching on the back Achilles on my right foot. I'm aware of all these little things happening. But my back seems fine this morning. I don't know. It's good that I'm able to kind of keep in touch with my body. But anyways, I find today that I have a little control because yesterday I redid my CV, my resume, and this morning all I had was to do, I shaved my cheeks, so that was good. I found my latest diploma because I didn't need the transcript, so I put that onto the proper folder, into the proper folder on my laptop. And yeah, also transferred the new resume onto the folder too. And then when I'm at work, hopefully I'll be able to fill out the forms that I need to fill out because I have access to my resume. And then the next step would be put the documents into a new PDF, send that PDF off to the woman at the company, see if she says it's okay, and then send it off and send off a not certified check, a money order, I think. So that's moving along with small steps, but it's consistent. And then I got to open my mind to start filming for the problem I'm having with Jansport. They're supposed to send a freebie, a replacement, and never happened, and just a whole bunch of bullshit that I'd like to document. And it came to me how to do it. Just use the phone like this, but I'm going to be talking not just be off my head, but it'll be clips. And then I just glue them together, glue in all the other screenshots and stuff. Just do it, you know what I mean? Like I'm doing this application. Yeah, just do it. Wow, so, yellow light. But I'm crossing this part. I'm gonna go along the bank here, the median. But I got here early, it's 7 o'clock. I can't believe it. That's a record. Because I got the bus. Now I'm stuck on the median. Great. And there's plants in front of me. I can't walk. Oh well. So I'm going to attempt to film the first clip for Jansport. I have one caffeine pill on me. There's some outdoor lighting. just get it moving, It's hard sometimes for me to get things started, you know what I mean? I already know I'm not going to get the bag, so I'll probably buy a bag eventually, that's like $50 or something, but I want to, it's content, man. If someone's running a scam, I'm going to point it out. I don't have a problem with that. It's about voicing my situations, my experiences, and yeah. So the only thing that's a little weird for me today is I'm seeing people on the bus, and I'm thinking about the class yesterday with people who work in residences and how closed off they are to learning, how slow they are. But I had a class a few days ago and people were brighter, and you know what I mean? But it's sad to me, someone who can't put together some logic and stuff. I'm spacey, but I don't know. It's like dementia is just right around the corner for most people. And no one wants to try, that's the thing. You have to exercise the brain as well as the body, and a lot of people don't exercise the body to a certain extent. And it's a question of just saying it's a matter of age, it's a matter of things are going to be the way they're going to be, and then you just kind of resign to yourself to whatever, or you kind of avoid everything and you go traveling everywhere and posting happy good times on social media, right? That's sad too. Anyways, let me try the first clip.